Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire 2023, directed by Zack Snyder.
At least Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire, for all its flaws, can claim to look good. Zack Snyder's movies tend to have visual flair, style, and the level of spectacle that makes them far from irredeemable, but this first half of the lackluster Rebel Moon duology, time will tell if it gets to be anything longer, is pretty disappointing, whether you want to judge it as an action movie, a sci-fi film, or something belonging to the war genre. It is technically all those things at once, telling a sluggish story about standing up to an advanced military, with the members of a farming village doing all they can to prepare for a looming attack. Yes, it's kind of like Seven Samurai in space, but whereas everything about that movie works, very little in Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire satisfies.
The Green Berets 1968, directed by John Wayne and Ray Kellogg.
If the Green Berets had been at least decent, people might look back on it with some respect for being such an early film about the Vietnam War. It takes a certain look at that conflict that can potentially cause discomfort, and does, admittedly, intentionally, lack the sort of grit that came with later movies about the war and America's controversial involvement in it. If you know what you're getting into, and don't mind seeing a certain take on the Vietnam War that clashes with what most other movies say, maybe there will be parts of the Green Berets that work for you. It's also noteworthy for being a film John Wayne both starred in and co-directed, though it can't quite count itself among the ranks of his very best movies, by any means.